everybody, I'm Jack. This is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me again today. It is about midday on Friday. Woohoo! The weekend's here. Are you ready? I'm just getting some work done today and getting some last minute details done. A few errands run, getting ready to get out of there here for the holidays. I'll be heading to San Jose on Tuesday and I'll fly to the States on Wednesday. Maybe I'll do a video on Tuesday. I haven't decided 100% if I'm going up a day ahead yet, but that's where I have my little vegan restaurant, so I might have some San Jose adventures. Anyway, we're getting pretty close. What's the date today? Like the 12th or something like that. So there's 2 shopping weekends left until the big day, Christmas. Listen, this one's just going to be a real quick one. You know, you see this everywhere. This is just the time of the year. There's a lot of, how do I say, there's a lot of people that we need to be kind to, especially kind to. And we don't know who these people are. They could be anybody amongst the people that we're running into while we're shopping, the people working in the stores, the fellow shoppers, that guy that's sitting on a bench by himself. But this time of year affects a lot of people. And it affects a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. You've got people that have issues, you know, that are just seasonal issues with the weather. That this cold weather, the gray weather, tends to bring depression on. And then the holidays brings up a whole nother layer of that, because people, you know, you're dealing with the cold in a lot of places, and I don't know, there's just like a lot of people that have issues that time of year. People that are not with family, people that have lost family, people that have never had family. Now for me, it never was a big deal. You know, I enjoy being around people, but I've spent a lot of Christmases by myself, or just doing whatever, or hanging out with some friends, and the seasonal things never really affected me because I'm not with family or anything like that. But for a lot of people, that's a big struggle. And you know, there's another group too, that, not the people that just don't have family, but lower income families. A lot of times you find these lower income families that are working in these stores where everybody's going, you know, in the Targets and the Walmarts and various department stores, just in various types of sales jobs like this. And the lower income, or even not, I'm not talking about poverty, but you know, lower income and those types of jobs, you know, the shopping time, the Christmas time of year and the holiday times of year are their prime time. So, you know, a lot of them work crazy hours and they have families and they're not able to be home with their families. Tensions run high during the holidays. People are, you know, the malls are crowded. People are high-strung. They're stressed about getting that perfect gift. They're doing this and that. And just tensions arise. And there's people that are pissed off. There's people that are very sad. There's people that are downright clinically depressed. And, you know, I've just found in the last few years that it doesn't take a whole hell of a lot of effort to just smile. And when I say smile, you know, I'm not talking about this superficial, I'm not talking about the waitress smile. I used to work in restaurants, so I've always heard of, you know, I've always talked about what is the waitress or the bartender smile. You know, you're just being, it's not genuine, and they say, yeah, hey sugar, yeah, what can I get for you? What I'm talking about is an actual connection, even just for a moment. I try to do this a good bit now. And the results are phenomenal. The way people react to you, it just opens up a whole different world and a whole different way of looking at how you can relate to people. I'm saying this for the holidays, but basically this is life 101. These kind of things are what we should be doing in our day-to-day life every day. And I try to do it as much as possible, but I fall short. I mean, in fact, I catch myself a lot of times. I'm not rude or mean or anything, but I go inside sometimes and I just tend to be a little bit colder and I have to open that up. But my point being is, just don't get off the subject, I'm talking about just, you can brighten somebody's day. You can take the pressure off. You can diffuse a situation of stress sometimes just by genuinely looking someone in the eye and smiling and just saying something kind to them. It doesn't have to, you don't have to get all, you know, weird and deep and spiritual or whatever. It can just be a sincere look, smile, how are you? Look, smile, hope you have a wonderful day. A look, smile, hope you have a beautiful holiday season. Many blessings to you and your family. Man, that goes a long way. It goes a lot farther than you would actually think it might go. People notice this, especially when you're getting beat down all the time. I remember that. I mean, a different situation, and I wasn't depressed, but I just remember when I bartended, you know, and you could just be getting pounded, beaten down, you know, one person complaining about this, one person complaining about that, difficult client here, difficult person here, blah, 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 everything's coming out after you. And then there'd be that one person at my bar that would just be a calming force, and they would say one nice thing to me, and all of a sudden my stress level went from up here to down here. It can work a lot, you know, for people's moods too. Just like a lot of times people just want to know that they have some connection. Even if it's a brief one, just for a moment, you know, they just want to know that somebody cares, somebody gives a shit about their life, and they're not just seen as this clerk in a store. Hey, can you go get me? Oh, well, this isn't right. You know, this is the holiday season, man. It's not about all these gifts and all this tinsel and all trees and all this stuff. I mean, whether you're, you know, everybody gets into them, people get their noses out of joint. Well, I don't say Christmas, and I'm Hanukkah, and it doesn't, I don't care. I mean, Christmas, yes, it is a holiday that celebrates the birth of Christ, and there is the religious aspect to it, and that is an important aspect for me and a lot of people, but it's a time of, it is a time of peace on earth, goodwill towards men. But I struggle with that. It shouldn't be a time of peace on earth, goodwill toward man. Every day should be a time of peace on earth, goodwill towards man. But the number one thing I'm trying to get out here is whatever it's about. It's not about running around, screaming at each other, worrying over material things. It's about the people. And it's not just about the family that we have or the people that are in our lives. It's about our extended family, which relates to everybody that actually walks this planet. So anyhow, I just kind of got rambling there. I didn't plan to do this for this long, but just think about this next couple of weeks as you're out shopping and you're out and about and you're going to your holiday parties. You know, if you see that guy on the street, if you ain't got any money to give him a smile. At least acknowledge him. You know, say hello. Be a little bit aware, you know, even if it's friends of yours. You know, sometimes people have issues this time of year and they don't seem like the people that would have issues. Maybe they have a family or whatever. Be on the lookout for these types of people. That's what society is supposed to be about, but it's not. It got away from that. Society, the way we should work as a society is the strong of society should not be dominating society and trying to take everything they can get from society. The strong in society are meant to bring up the weaker in society and to help and to bolster the weaker. We're a big family, folks. We're a big family. So when you're out this weekend, when you're out next weekend, when you're out and about during this holiday season, wherever you might go, pay attention to these people that fall through the cracks. Pay attention to these sad people. Pay attention to these people without families. Pay attention to, you know, notice kids. You can always tell a kid when you can always tell about a kid when a kid's not in the happiest of situations about how they act during the holidays. But, you know, just do whatever you can. I'm not saying go out and put a Santa Claus suit on and spread cheer everywhere, but just do what you can, you know. You can say, you know, whatever you can do in your small way. Everything helps. But, you know, just be aware. More than anything, just be aware of how some people feel during the holidays, and it's not the easiest time in the world for them. Anyhow, hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Peace.